channel Riddle Center. This session discuss the ES6 features. Okay. So basically we will discuss on the topic called weak map and weak set. Okay. So it's a kind of similar to map and set. Okay. In feature wise. Okay. But their behavior is something different. Okay. So we will discuss these scenario in these sessions and we will discuss the difference as well and how to implement and where to implement. Okay. So basically, these all introduced in year 6 version, okay, of JavaScript with set and map. Okay, they come with the set and map. Okay, and these are similar to similar feature as of map and set. Okay, so WeakSet and WeakMap are similar in feature. Okay, but their behavior are same. A different behavior as of certain map. Okay, and what are the basic differences that weak map and weak set takes keys as object only. Okay, it doesn't accept primitive values as key in map or set. Okay, set doesn't have key, but the item or the element should be an object, not primitive. Okay, and the second difference is that they don't have the great feature properties like they don't have keys, values, or entries. Okay, and also size. Don't have iterate properties like keys, values, entries, size. Okay, so in this means this differs from set and map. Okay, and the last is they are memory free. Okay, they are memory leakage free. Okay, so we will discuss one by one. Okay. So let's have an example. Let set equal to set. First we will see with the set and map. Then we will go for map, weak set and weak map. So map. Okay. These all are used for having key value pairs inside map and set should have unique iterable data. Okay. Now what we will do, let's suppose we have a class. Okay, so we have a class. Let's suppose the name is emp. Okay, and we have a constructor, and let's suppose we have an id, and this dot id equal to id. Okay, now what we will do, we will use first the set PMP. Yeah. And we have a method, and inside this we will use set, and we will add the object this. Okay. Similarly, hatch set will have a method hatch set, and it will check whether this hatch is scope. Okay. Now what we will do, you can use the delete as well. So you can use on that emp star delete. Now we will use for map. So we have, let's suppose, set and map emp. Okay. Here we will have data and map dot set, and we will have this scope as a key, and we will have data here. Now we will have inject. Okay. uh, Map data, map emp data, or you can give as map emp. Okay. Here you will have to return m dot get with the help of this. Okay. So we have a simple class here with method set, unset, and has. It will check whether it has property or not. Okay. Now we will have an instance of let e equal to new emp, and id is 203. Yeah. So if we will console.log we have these things. Okay. What we will do now, we will call the first method at emp dot set emp. Okay. And now we will have set. You can check with this. That's that. You can check with this. E dot hatch set, and yeah, we have to return that one status. Okay, that means it exists. Okay, so here we have seen that, and similarly if you will test with directly with set dot as, and it will pass the scope e, what will happen, you can see. So yes, it is true. Okay, similarly what we will do, we will call another map emp, and we will pass some data. Okay, and if you will console the map to get data. Okay, so So we have to set like this because we are using the set. Okay, and you can see with the help of this get. Okay, we are getting the thing. Similarly, if you will check with m has c, it will show true, and okay, so both we will log both s dot has c. Okay, so these two things. Okay, so now what will happen if you will use the e equal to null here? If you will use the e as null here, you will get nothing. Okay, okay, e is null here, and we are getting false because there is no this. Okay, but if you will have for that b of s dot gauge and console dot log 3. Okay, then you can see we are getting false here, but you are getting the value if you are using this key. That means similarly for m, you are getting values. Okay, if you will use the int range, then you will see we have set the hello here, and it is already there inside the thing. That means if you have null here assigned, okay, to the instance of this class, okay, you are only deleting the reference, okay, with null, replacing the reference with null, whereas this map and set have already the values, which is of no use if you will remove this instance. Okay, if you will remove this instance with null, okay, here null, then these memories are still there inside, which creates your memory leakage. Okay, so for that, what we will do, we will use weak set and weakmap in place of this. Okay. So now you can see that if you will have not null here, okay, then you will have true, and if you will have null, then you will have false. And we have already told you that keys, values, entry, and size will not going to work. So this will not going to work with. Yeah. So if you will have null here, okay, if you will do null here, then you will not able to get the value from map set and weak set. That means it is automatically getting cleared when you delete the reference of this object. You will remove this instance, it will don't have any value. If you will console, yes, you will get only weak set here. Okay, you will not get the value, any value here. Okay, that means if you want to use in this scenario like where you will have to use the instance wise set and map, and after the removal of memory from the instance, you will don't have to use the memory, so there shouldn't be memory leakage issue if you will use with WeakSet and WeakMap. Okay. Now what we will do, we will use another scenario where you can see the use of memory leakage free WeakMap and WeakSet. So the other scenario is to create privately held functions. Okay. So basically what you will do, let's suppose we have a object here, and here we will create a ify object function, and we will have this one, and what we will do, here we will have function constructor. Okay, and here you will, let's suppose, pass the name, and here we will define a you can define a map, weak map. Okay, and we will use m dot set with object of this. Okay, and you can pass any object here like name, and then you can use the prototype dot get name. Okay, so you can use function here to get your name, m dot get this name, and you will have return here. Okay, and now finally you will return. Okay, so by using this scope based weak map, okay, you can hide your data. Okay, so if you will create a new instance equal to new person, and let name is Amit, and if you will console log p, you can see there is no any data seen here. Okay, that means you can hide your data. Okay, in your instance. Okay, no one is able to see your Amit from here. Okay, so it is not accessible directly. You cannot use like name here, or you can use the here directly. Okay, you for that you have to use get name. Okay, then you will get your name. That means your data will be secured, or it will be used privately inside your if scope. Okay, so by creating this, you with the help of WeakMap, you can easily maintain your data separately inside the map. Okay, and when your instance is going to null, you will easily remove the memory from the weak map. Okay, that means there is no memory waste. Okay. Also, the data is secured and there is no memory leakage free. So this is the scenario where you can use the WeakMap. Okay. So in summary, what we have learned that WeakMap and WeakSet are used where we want to use memory leakage free coding scenarios. Okay. And it takes only object, okay, as key or the unique in set don't have iterate properties like key value integer and size. Okay, you don't use that, you can't use that. Okay, and it was introduced in ES6 version with set and map. It is similar to map and set as features, but it has different behavior in terms of memory. Okay, assignment. Okay, so this is the basic use of WeakMap and WeakSet in JavaScript. Okay, thank you for watching this session. Okay, subscribe our channel.